very good.
Hi, my name is Paris. This is my 1988 Mazda RX-7. I haven't done an overview of it yet, but I've been planning on doing it for the past couple months, and now that the car's broken from Grange, I figured I might as well go over it now while we get ready to fix it up and make it better. And yeah. So to begin with, we have the front end. I get asked most about what's going on the car up here. A lot of messages asking me what I've got on it and where to get it and whatnot. I can't give the cheat code for everything, but I can at least point people in the right direction. I want people to be interested in what they're researching, and I want people to come to my channel and come out having a desire to seek out knowledge in this specific hobby of mine. So I guess first I've got the front bumper. Got it from Get Japan when he brought it over. It's TBO. These bumpers are based off of R Magic or Aria Mimiya early model bumpers. I actually want the full cowl for the car, but he had this available, and I had the car for about a year and decided, hey, I should pick this up. I have a check from work. I want a bumper. We're gonna go ahead and grab that. So I've got that. Eventually, I did the Urus triple vent on it. I had that glassed in by my buddy Eric, and I did some finishing touches, re-smoothing and everything before paint. Usually I've got the Billion funnel on sticking out of the bumper. The funnel's in there, or not the funnel, the ducting is in there from Billion as well. But after the crash, I had to take the bumper off, get the car on a tow truck, so stock headlights, stock fenders, metal fenders, bunch of RPS Works tape, you know, drift stitching, make it look like a really cool drift car. I really wish I hadn't crashed it as early as I did, but I did, so we're here now. We've got the AbFlug center hood vent, Nissan Pulsar GTIR mini vents. I actually cut the metal under them to make sure that heat could get out the hood from there too. Suspension wise, we're on Part Shop Max coilovers all around. And then I guess the most interesting part of front end related stuff for suspension would be the T3 control arms that I have. I only know two other people who run them, my friend Caleb, and then another friend that I met through him, Gabriel. He runs a channel called Gabrielized. He does a lot of FC content, and I actually picked these up because of his video, as well as Caleb's interest in them. These aren't developed for the PBM knuckle I have on the car, so I have, me alongside Gabriel have probably been the two people giving any kind of information to them actively about how these cars work with that setup in relation to using that kind of setup as well. I had my caster arms switched out to a bent set of arms that they sent me so that I could actually, my wheel could clear at lock. It used to hit the old caster arm that I had, and it caused a gash to be within that control arm, which was not good at all. Other than that, the suspension setup it's complicated, but just as much as it is complicated, it is very straightforward. The T3 arms, they don't really give you a ton of angle right off the bat. You kind of set it up yourself, which is what I like about it. You have a choice of what you actually want to do with the car, and that was really my goal within building this car so far, is giving myself options as to what I want to do. So I want a low car. The car will always be super low. I want a car that can grip drive. My setup allows me to swap tires and go grip drive. It may not be the greatest handling car out of all of them, but if I just want to go for a fun track day, the car feels good enough to go do that. And yeah, wheels wise, we've got work CR Kais, the original models 17 by 9 plus 17 all around on the car, so a fairly aggressive setup wheel sizing wise. As far as a lot of guys who are super low will run 18s in the rear. It helps fill up a lot of space in the rear from even sitting like this. You can get fender to lip in the back. As for me, I like matching 17-17 on these cars, so I decided to go that route with this car. Yeah, we're done with the front end, at least as far as outside goes, so I'll open up the hood and I'll give a rundown of what's going on inside of there. Alright, so engine bay wise, we have a NA 13B, completely stock. Excuse the Grange dust. I haven't washed this car since the event. I haven't touched this car since the event, other than taping up the front bumper. Swapped the car over to E-Fan. Has a coil rad inflow radiator on it. Billion coolant hoses with a billion temperature sensor adapter that is connected to my Defi Den setup in the car. I have a Taurus E-Fan, Ford Taurus E-Fan that I bought off of Rock Auto and wired up, hot wired it to the car because I don't have my controller in the car at the moment. I'm running off of an FD RX-7 Reman alternator. It makes, I think, 120 amps, so enough to do everything, make everything work that I'm trying to make work on the car. Usually I'm running a cooling panel on here. It helps keep the air coming through there when the car is moving. But I want to buy a new one that will work with a stock intake, because over here in California, running on the street with an intake that looks like this is just a K&N filter, so normal American stuff. But if you have this, a cop pulls you over, you get a ton of issues. So I want to put the stock intake back in and run a cooling panel that has the little cutout for it that also just looks really nice in here. Still have all the stock emission stuff, stock header, stock intake stuff, stock, pretty much whole car is stock. Old AC unit is still in here, power steering, I want to redo it. Yeah, everything is not special at all. Whew. Oh my God. All right. So inside the car, we've got almost nothing. It's a practically stock interior. There's nothing super special about it. There's a few items here and there that are really cool and everything, but it's a relatively simple interior. This box is in the way, but it is a part of the interior. This is where I store all of my premix stuff. I've got a Nardi Personal steering wheel with blue stitching and a blue horn button. Then I have a Works Bell quick release. It's supposed to be a Fujita Engineering collaboration, but the sticker on it came off because they put it on the base where this silver thing slides over, they put it on there on the blue part instead of on the silver part. So the first probably 2 days that I used the quick release, that sticker just came right off, and there's no more Fujita engineering on this. I have a ASR steering wheel spacer that I got off of Battlecraft. It's a 3-inch. They used to make 4. I wanted the 4, but they don't have it anymore, so I got the 3 instead. But this is still plenty on top of what I already have here. This is an adjustable spacer set that I got from Japan at a random up garage I was at. It was blue, and so I bought it because it was blue. I thought it'd look cool. It ended up looking pretty cool with this. Steering shift knob, I have a Aria Mimiya shift knob, the blue one. Nice weight, feels good. I like it. Little D-Max handbrake button for the stock e-brake. When your e-brake works in drift, you use them so that you can and not have to, it'll just go down. But my handbrake doesn't work properly right now, so I don't even touch it anyway. The car's too slow for it. Then I have a Pioneer 3500 NEX. A lot of people end up wondering what this is. It's a flip out screen, single DIN head unit. Lets you have Apple CarPlay while also having that really cool old school flip out thing going on with it. And then this down here is where I have my Defi DIN meter. These are only made right-hand drive now. They're not made for left-hand drive, so I had to flip everything, and that's why it has the Defi logo upside down right there. But yeah, I think it works pretty well for now. Eventually I want the advanced ones up there and everything and all the extra jazz, but for now this is it. Alright, so moving towards the back of the car, it's pretty busy back here. I guess the most interesting part, this weird looking trunk. It is a Air One gate inverted hatch. I did not get this one from Get Japan. A lot of people usually get them through Get Japan. He's got it pretty much locked down on the process for these. I went through my guys at My Japan Direct. Those guys are really good people. Shay is really helpful. Has been super proactive in helping me get some of the parts on this car. This, along with the ab plug vent that I have on the hood, those are both through them. Yeah, I locked down on this as soon as I could once prices had dropped, because I was just like, I know I want it. I know it'd be on the car forever. Tire size wise in the front, I'm running a 215/40 Yokohama V701. Really good street tire, but also pretty grippy, so it's nice in this car. It's a 300 tread wear tire instead of a 200, so it's not like a track focus slick or anything like that, but it's enough. And they last really good. They last really good, and they look really cool. In the back, I'm running 215/45, so 45 sidewall to make up for the fact that I'm not running an 18-inch wheel in the back. This is something that I never really thought about before when I was looking for wheels and tire sizes, but my friend Dylan was talking to me about it. He did it on his IS. He recommended another friend of ours do it on his FC, and I did it on mine, and I think it looks pretty good. It helps balance everything out. The car sits pretty level like I want it, and the tire gap and whatnot looks similar front and rear. The wing is a GP Sports Choket swing. They don't make these anymore. They're discontinued as far as I know, as far as this car goes. Repainted it in the same white for the wing top as I painted the car, and then did black end plates. And then I think I'm gonna get the stands powder chromed, but the goal is for those to be shiny. Other than that, we're running stock rear bumper, stock S5 rear bumper, S5 taillights, and then the exhaust is a Apexi N1 muffler. Yeah, other than that, again, not very special other than the wing and the inverted hatch. Suspension-wise, I'm running Parts Shop Max bushings, the subframe risers, diff risers, the toe steer eliminators. I'm running their toe arms, their camber link, and I think one of the bushings in the rear I was able to make poly. The goal was to make as much polyurethane as I could while using Parts Shop Max's parts because they're good for correcting steering geometry in the rear. It's a super big debate, honestly, like whether that stuff is needed or not, but for me, I did it. Car feels great with it. I haven't destroyed an axle or anything like that. I'm not pushing power to destroy axles. If they got destroyed, it'd be because it's a low car. But yeah, even through the crash at Grange, with how hard the car came down in the rear, everything seemed to hold up pretty well. So good stuff from PBM. And then rear end wise, I'm running a Cusco 1.5-way differential in the rear from a turbo car. Turbo rear to NA trans drive shaft to connect everything because I still have a NA transmission in the car. Redid the transmission mounts on the car. They're from Hemney, polyurethane mounts, and a new transmission saddle. So that's all buttoned up and good to go. I had some issues with the transmission leaking a lot for a bit. I do run extended wheel studs, both front and rear. I put them on the car just in case I ever did run a spacer. I thought it'd be safer. I haven't had to run one yet, as far as these wheels go, because they fit how they're supposed to, but I'm sure one day I'm gonna need them and these will come in handy. Yeah, that's about it.